this is Aromie here. Welcome back to Tailor Tales. I looked it up. No information on MC, so whatever her age is whatever it is. All I know for sure is Dimitri is the youngest at 19. But Caine is 21, I believe, so maybe they're in the same age park. I don't know. Oh, it's Kyle, she says, sounding a bit nervous. Warn Sarah, don't say anything. Warn Sarah about what? To be careful? Can I like load? Okay. She's a grown-ass woman. I trust her. I trust her instincts. It's a party. Go have fun. Whatever. I narrow my eyes at her, knowing exactly how it ended up last time she would. Well, I didn't. Me here did not know. Game me knew the backstory. I didn't. Otherwise, I would have warned her then. I narrow my eyes at her, knowing exactly how it ended last time she was together with Kyle. Lots of tears and tissues. Well, if I knew that, I would have chose the other one. Sarah can't get enough of him. She's really into his red eyes. But it's not my place to warn her over and over again, so I say nothing. I think I'm gonna go talk to him, says Sarah. I sigh in response, but I'm not going to forbid her. Fine, be careful. Be back later. Sarah then makes a beeline for Kyle. Well, that sounds a little toxic. And if she kept going back to him, despite, everything, I don't know how we can change someone's mind with that. At that point, they're just a little stubborn, and you just gotta let them learn on their own. But still be there for them when, damage has been done, I guess. I don't know. I literally don't know. Since I'm alone now, I walk around the house trying to look for people I may recognize. The party's still going on an hour later, and the people have gotten even more wild. They've made quite a mess of the house. I feel a bit bad for the parents of the person who lives here. I hope they know a party's being held, although they probably don't. People like to host parties when the parents are out of town. I've talked to a bunch of my classmates, several new people, and have had a couple of beers. Not enough to get me drunk, though. Only slightly looser, as Sarah would say. I sit down on an empty spot on the couch, getting a bit tired of standing on my feet. There's a rowdy couple next to me, engaged in some sort of environmental debate. Oh, that kind of rowdy. That's not what I want. I wanted to be sure. Yeah, rowdy. Because at a party could be two different kind of rowdies, right? There's a hard protruding object poking me. I realize I'm sitting on something. I stick my hand underneath my leg and grab the object. It's someone's cell phone. It's an older model, though a smartphone nonetheless. Excuse me, is this yours? I ask the girl next to me on the couch. She shakes her head no. The guy next to her as well, and they continue their debate. I look around the living room, wondering whose cell phone this could be. No one in my vicinity seems to be searching for something. I get up from the couch and ask random people if they are the owner of this cell phone. It's got a particular diamond sticker on the back, but no one can recognize it. After 20 minutes, I give up. No one knows anything. It'd be sad if this person doesn't get their cell phone back. That thing is like your lifeline when you're in college. You can't live without it. Maybe I can unlock the phone and get some information that way. Hopefully this person doesn't have a password. Who does not have a password? To my surprise, I only need a swipe to unlock it. I browse around the apps looking for some contact information stored somewhere. That should be easy. You just hit contacts and then it shows their number and stuff. I quickly realize that people don't actually do this. They don't store their name or address in their cell phones. Did the old models not have that? I would have said my phone number, but but you still wouldn't know who I am because it would just say my phone number. I sigh. Maybe I should try and call someone on their contact list and hopefully they know who it is. I scroll through their contacts. College, dad, mom, police. This person has no contacts. The only numbers this phone stores are the user's parents. That's rather sad. This person doesn't seem to have any friends, or perhaps they really recently got a new cell phone and didn't import their contacts yet. Then again, it's an older model. It can't be brand new. I don't really feel like calling someone's parents, though. What if they don't agree with their son or daughter going to some party and I ruin their secret? Yeah, probably best not to call the parents. Ignoring the contacts, I try one last thing, their gallery. True. I'm very conflicted about it because this is really digging through someone's privacy. What else can I do? I can't just leave the cell phone here. Someone might actually steal it. I've heard horror stories about people losing their cell phone during parties such as these. Whatever, I'm doing it. Maybe they have a selfie, hopefully. Hopefully a decent one. I open the gallery, bracing myself in case I find any nudes. And I sigh and really, there are definitely no nudes. Instead, all of the thumbnails show pieces of metal working instead. Lots of pictures of jewelry, rings, necklaces, tools I've never seen before. Our college does have a metalwork department. A few of my friends have it as their major. They make a lot of sculptures and jewelry, so at least the owner of this phone goes to the same college as mine. But this doesn't help me finding the owner at all. There's not a single selfie in their gallery. The only things I see are jewelry and pictures of street cats. Aww. Frustrated, I put the cell phone in my purse. If by the end of the night I still haven't found the owner, I'm just going to leave it here with the person who lives here. They can sort it out. I exit the living room to find the bathroom. Push my way through groups of people who are drunk and out of their minds, spilling beer all over the floor. The smell is nauseating. Finally, I stumble inside the bathroom. Oh, never mind. Not a sigh of relief, I guess. I bump into someone's head. We both collide painfully, and I jump back in pain. I drop my purse to the floor as I cling onto my throbbing forehead. Is Caine short? He's not, right? He's like 5'7" or something? Or is that short and... Is he breathing? He's breathing. Is that considered short for guys? Watch it, he snarls at me. There's a guy staggering in front of me, desperately trying to keep his balance. He smells so much of alcohol. He's clearly drunk. I'm sorry. I thought the bathroom was free. I apologize. The door was unlocked after all. I'm about to grab my purse and make a mad dash out of there when I realize the guy's picking it up instead. The unknown cell phone had fallen out and the redhead takes it. My phone, he cries. He then glares at me. You stole it! What? No, I say, feeling insulted. I found it. So that's the owner of the phone. Should I believe him? Yeah, whatevs. He tucks the phone into his back pocket. He grows quiet for a bit. My purse, please, I say, pointing at the purse he's holding in his hand. He says as he looks down at his hand, just now realizing he's holding it. Now you can be like, you're stealing my purse! The guy holds it out for me and I eagerly take it from him. He wobbles on his feet, almost losing his balance when I tear the purse from his fingers. Then, like it's some sick joke, the redhead's face contorts into a weird grimace. He starts making this weird retching noise. Oh no, he's going to... I spin around and jump out of the way just in the nick of time, because the redhead's stomach contents decides to surface right at that moment. The guy collapses onto the floor. Beside his throw up? That's disgusting. I press myself against the bathroom door, squeezing my eyes shut, listening to the awful barfing noises he makes. The stench of vomit fills up my nostrils and it almost makes me want to throw up. This is disgusting. Gross. When he's finally stopped, I open my eyes again. There's so much disgusting vomit all over the floor. The guy's passed out, resting against the bathtub. Check to see if he's okay. Find someone else to help you take care of him. I don't think we have the time to find anyone. We don't know where Sarah's at. I don't even know why that was a fierce option, is help him on your own, but against all my instincts, which are yelling at me to run far away from him, I move closer to him, careful to avoid stepping into the awful orange puddle of doom. His skin is sweaty, his hair sticking to his face. He looks completely pale, but he's breathing still. I bite my lips. This is what you get when you drink too much alcohol. He obviously doesn't tolerate very well. I poke my finger into his cheek, waiting for a reaction. Nothing. Hey, I call out and poke him again. Still nothing. Great, he's completely passed out, and I really need to pee. What should I do? Leave him here? Notify someone else there's a barely conscious person sitting next to his own vomit? Probably. I take one last look at the guy to remember his features. Red wavy hair, freckles across his cheeks, and I believe cyan eyes. I can't recall. Either way, I leave the bathroom and find someone who knows him at least. And I still gotta pee. The first person I come across, I immediately ask him for help. Hey, there's a person passed out in the bathroom. He's got red hair and freckles. Do you know him? Sorry, I don't know any gingers, he says while shrugging his shoulders. I try the next person, but they give me the same answer. The next 5 people I ask also don't seem to know him. I'm beginning to believe that either his friends deserted him or he simply doesn't have any, if his empty contact list is any indication. This is troublesome. I should probably look for Sarah. Sarah! I call out at her. She's flirting with Kyle, who has an arm draped around his shoulders. I guess they're back together again. Hey, what's up, mi chico? She says cheerfully. There's this guy passed out in his own vomit in the bathroom. Ew, gross, don't step in it. I give her this deadpan look. Well, I think he needs some help. Maybe move him to a couch or bed or something. Just make sure he's on his side, says Kyle, in case he vomits again in his sleep. People can choke on their own vomit that way, you know. Ew. You're smart, says Sarah coyly. I roll my eyes. Well, I just need some help. I can't simply let him stay in the bathroom like that. I don't know. I'm sure his friends will come and help, says Sarah, not really caring. She's too drunk to have a serious conversation with. By the way, don't wait up for me. I'm going back to Kyle's place tonight. I kind of expected that, to be honest. Sarah whispers at me with a wink. I groan out loud but decide not to say anything. She's a lost cause with Kyle, and I can't babysit her forever. This time someone else needs my help, and he's passed out in the bathroom. Whatever, just stay safe, okay? I say and leave the two to their own devices. I return to the bathroom, and he's gone. Is he gone? The awful smell of vomit hits me like a ton of bricks. I try my best to suppress my gag reflex. The redhead is sitting up straight this time, though still leaning against the tub. He looks at me, a strange expression gracing his face. He looks so down and defeated, all washed up. I just saw a guy piss out the window, he slurs. Then points to the open window behind him. Well, at least someone managed to take a leak. My bladder is still full. On the other hand, the guy is up and conscious this time. That's an improvement. He looks like crap though, but that's to be expected when you threw up your entire dinner. I point to my own mouth. You've got a little something right there. Quickly, he wipes his mouth with the back of his hand. He then sighs, like he doesn't even care anymore. What am I going to do with this guy? Hey, do you have any friends here that I could talk to so they know you're completely wasted and come get you? He keeps eerily still, opting not to respond to me at all. He slowly tries to get up from the floor and stands up straight. Clearly, he's still too drunk, and he almost slips and falls, but leans against the wall for support. I can get myself out, he says, determined, though his speech is still slurred. With confidence, he pushes himself away from the wall and walks straight towards me. Wait, no, if he keeps walking in a straight line, he's going to step into the... Wait! I call out to him. Of course, he doesn't wait. The redhead slips and his body tips over, stumbling forward. Ew. I'm just imagining the throw up. I really like the music. Can we have it a little louder? Okay. Perfect. I catch him. Well, not like I have a choice when he crashes into me. He slams me against the door and his red hair is all stuffed up in my face with his head buried in my neck. This is too close for comfort, not to mention he reeks. Come on, you smell. I complain and push him off of me. He sways on his feet in front of me, his eyes glazed over. Sorry, he mumbles weakly. He's so cute, blushing. He's so cute. Is there anyone I can call for you? Anyone at all, I ask. It's slight, but he shakes his head, his wavy hair bobbing with his head. Great, there really is no one. I place my hands on my hips and sigh. I know he's just some stranger, but I feel oddly responsible for him since I'm the one that found him like this. Michiko, what are you getting yourself into? Let's get you home, I say and hold out my hand. Oh, I'm offering my hand. His gorgeous cyan eyes pierce straight through me. I didn't realize how close he is to my own height. Whoa, is my girl tall? Wait a second. I still have... Oh, wait a second. He's 5'7". My girl's 5'7". Nearly. Can't relate as a 5-foot girl. He takes my hand, wobbling his feet while looking down to make sure he doesn't trip. We exit the bathroom together. I managed to call a taxi, and after seeing the state he's in, I decided to go with him. We're both in the back seat. The car is driving slowly. I'm wondering what compelled me to look out for someone like this, like that. Oh, the music's so cute. Ah, so cute. My eyes flicker over towards the guy. His red hair is a mess, and he's half falling asleep from being so drunk. He's got this vulnerable look, so frown little. I guess I have a secret soft spot for people who are in need of help or comfort. I'm hopeless in that case. Okay, that car was a little obnoxious. The car makes a turn and the boy loses his balance completely and ends up falling slumped against my shoulder. A whiff of vomit fills up my nose. You smell nice, he says softly. And you stink, I say as I push him away from me. Yeah, he grumbles. At least you're managing to hold everything in at the moment. That's progress, I know. He's not throwing up after all. I was a little worried he'd get car sick, but while he does still look sickly, he's improved ever since we left the party. You sure can't handle your liquor though. Is this your first time getting so drunk? He shrugs in response. Being drunk is fun, he says while drawling the last word. He looks out the window. It numbs his senses. He mumbles quietly. Well, that's a little depressing. I raise my eyebrows, but decide not to question or press him any further. I don't care much for a stranger's problems either. I sit in silence for the rest of the ride. I mean, my girl's right. He is still a stranger. You shouldn't be, like, pestering for information. You don't even know his name. Eventually, we've made it. A taxi drops us off at an apartment complex. I had to drag the guy to the second floor as he's too unstable to walk straight. What number, I ask him. I'm looking at all the doors, their numbers increasing. He's dangling off my right arm, barely holding on. 212, he says in a raspy voice. We keep moving until we finally reach the number 212. I stand still in front of his door and shake him off of my arm. He's not budging though, latching onto it like it's his lifeline. Keys, I say loudly. pocket. You want me to reach in your pocket? He grumbles back, not making any attempts to get them. Dude, I don't know you well enough to stick my hand down your pants, I say in an annoyed tone. He lets out an exasperated sigh, but pushes himself away from my arm and takes the keys out of his pocket. He fumbles around with them, then ends up dropping them to the floor. The guy curses loudly for picking them up, then goes for a second attempt to unlock the door. He keeps jamming the key into the hole and misses the mark completely. Just take it from him, bro. I lose my patience. Give it to me, I say as I snatch the keys out of his hand and push him aside. I quickly unlock the door. Could have done that myself, you know, he complains. If you did, you wouldn't need my help, sir. But this is where we're gonna stop for today's episode. We have now encountered Caine. We don't know his name yet, technically, so he's still known as Drunk Guy that threw up in front of us. So thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.